Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. As you know that in the previous video I have told you that what is the phonetics. And phonetics is the study of production, processing and reception of sounds. And in this video I am going to tell you that what is the branches of linguistics that especially we want to study. When we study linguistics, basically we want to study compulsory these three branches. These are the acoustic phonetics, auditory phonetics, articulatory phonetics. These are the core branches of phonetics. When we study when we study the course of phonetics, we must understand what are these three branches of phonetics. And you must know that what is the phonetics. In the world, everything have some physical properties and some abstract properties. Like if you are a human, you have the physical feature of human body, and you have internal structure, the soul, that is the abstract structure. You have the internal anatomy that you can't see with your eyes. So we can see that in the world the things have some properties. So when you produce sound have some properties. The study that deals with the sound property is called acoustic phonetics. What is acoustic phonetics? When we produce sound, when I am producing some sound and you are listening to my sound has some physical properties. If my sound doesn't have physical property, you can't hear my sound. So my sounds have some physical property. When we study the sound, the physical property of sounds, it is called acoustic phonetics. In acoustic phonetics, we deal with the physical properties of sound. And the question is that, what are the physical properties of sounds? See, this is the spectrogram. In this spectrogram, we analyze the speech sounds. And this have some wave, and this wave have different curves. On the basis of these curves, we can say that the physical property of sound has some variation, and we observe the wavelengths. And this wavelength have some feature, mean the frequency, amplitude and transmission. These are the physical features of the sounds, and this study is called acoustic phonetics. Next is the auditory phonetics. Auditory phonetics basically deal with the two things. One is the hearing of sound. The second is the decoding of the sound, perception of the sound. When we say that auditory phonetics, it deals with the hearing and perception of the sound. Mean, I am speaking and someone is listening to my speech. The process of articulation is done by me, and the process of the decoding, the perception, is done by some other person. Even I am also perceiving my sounds because I am listening my sound. So the hearing and the perception of sound is called the acoustic auditory phonetics. Next is the articulatory phonetics. This is the very important branch of phonetics. It deals with the movements of articulators. What are the articulators? You must know that how the sound is produced. We have the human that produce the sound. We have the animal that produce some sound. But we can distinguish that they produce haphazard sound. These sounds are not conceivable sound like human beings. So, but they have some sounds. So we can say that For the production of sounds, we need some things that involve the production of sound. And these things are called technically within the phonetics the articulators that produce the sound. And which are the, when the articulator moves, the sound is produced. Suppose I am speaking and you are listening my video and my articulator is moving. And what are my articulators? Like my tongue is my articulator, my lips are my articulator, my teeth are the articulator, my alveolar ridge is my articulator, etc. All the things within the human anatomy that is used the production of sound is consist of the articulatory phonetics. And if the articulators move, the sound is produced. This phenomena is called articulatory phonetics. And if articulator move, then the sound is produced. And if the sound is produced, then the sound will process. The sound will process, and then the sound will be conceived by any person or any individual. And this is the science of linguistics, the science of sound, how we can speak, process, analyze the natural speech sounds scientifically. And this study is called phonetics. And in this video I have told you that there are core three branches of phonetics. One, I am repeating, the acoustic phonetics, auditory phonetics, articulatory phonetics. If you want to know more about phonetics and phonology and linguistics, please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon for more updates about language and linguistics. Thank you very much.